So we are going to get ready then to go into the second round. It is going to be on Blade's Edge Arena. So an in-game camera on Matthew's screen will soon arise. There we are, following so far the team of Nihilum getting ready to open. Let's switch over to one of the rogues to start with, though, and watch the opener. Hiss was the one who didn't get the opener last time. So we will follow Papercat and see what he's got to do. But Blade's Edge, Matthew, I think this is very favorable in favor of Nihilum.
Definitely. They've really got to use that bridge to their advantage. We saw them in their last game, actually, against mousesports, use it a lot, dropping down on and off that bridge, using line of sight. And look at this, Papercat, he's going to make his way around the other side. He's blown his sprint off the bat. He's going to try and get a sap in. Let's see if he manages it. But look, he's going to come straight up against Hiss. He does get the sap off, and that's brilliant for Nihilum.
It is. So actually, he's going to back off just a little bit. He's going to be pulled out of stealth, though. Arcane Explosion is going to tell Papercat no. Actually, a blind onto Papercat as well.
He's not going to use his trinket. He's going to sit out this blind full duration.
Rightfully so.
Could this be a bad decision? Because Inflame is taking damage now.
Well, at the moment, Inflame is the target. He has got a target. Well, he has had the back on him. There comes an Arcane Torrent from the Paladin of Forte. As they are playing Horde, and comes a Death Coil onto the Priest of Analyst.
He used his trinket on the sheep right there. See what he can do. Maybe he should use his cloak offensively. Mirror Image has been used.
And actually, if we switch over to Hiss, he was very, very low. He's on his target of Inflame. And Hiss at the moment, there was a bop onto Inflame. That did get taken off. Hiss is put into a kidney shot. Going to take a lot of damage here, though. The Priest not controlled. And they're going to take Papercat off with a poly. A kill could come for the team of Nihilum. They could even this up 1-1. A nice spear will catch both Analyst out as well.
Yep. Now finally, Inflames has managed to get a UA off onto Hiss. And I think Hiss is going to go down there. He's taking too much damage. He's going to go down. And that's great for Nihilum. Brilliant play. They had so much more coordination in this round.
Yeah, they did. The coordination was great. They pulled off the targets when they needed to. Good fears as well from Inflame, and they are going to be victorious into the second round. So that does tie us up then 1-1. And I said an advantage maybe. It didn't seem to play too much of an advantage in favor of Nihilum. But certainly they did just play better. But the damages, Matthew, were very similar in that round.
Yeah, pretty much. And I got to say, Hiss with, again, a dubious play. I mean, he used his Cloak of Shadows, I think, way too eagerly. And he paid for it towards the end of that game. When he wasn't under that much pressure, he used his Cloak. And maybe he should have just saved it until the latter stages of the game, you know, and he would have survived. You need to be able to, you know, get rid of that UA after it's been used.
Yeah, certainly a case. But also the opener, Hiss, obviously we had a sap. Initially, but they didn't do anything with it. They left that rogue in sap. He obviously didn't want to trinket, but do you think that was the right case? Should they have not have gone on to the rogue?
Well, I think it was smart play for Papercat to sit out that blind. It was a great decision. He could see that Inflame wasn't under that much pressure, and he just decided to sit in it. And it really paid off later in the game when Forte was controlled and he was able to use his trinket on the sheep.
Yeah, he was indeed. But anyway, Inflame are going to be victorious into the second round.